Welcome to Extra. I'm Joanne Hines. Here at Extra, we bring you expanded coverage of recently broadcast features from Sun City TV.
Here we are in this month of giving thanks, and we're thankful for all the stories that we get to share.
Well, Norma, we should thank you for the first story.
Well, thanks to the Buckeye Group, who gives us so many story opportunities. This time, Georgia joined a few hundred people who had a very fun Saturday night at the Feud. She was on a mission to meet all the news teams competing this year, and you'll see why this event is so popular.
The memories for Sun City TV. It was a 3-year run of victory here at the Feud. And tonight we'll see our novice teams, the Sun City Veterans, the Sun City Theater Group, the Town Square Upbeats, and finally, for a home field advantage, the Buckeyes. Hope to meet some of these teams and catch some of the action. Mike, you are the MC for this evening. Is this your first MC gig here in Sun City?
No, it's not. I actually emceed the dance show back in April with my wife, so this is my second go-around as an MC.
Well, now, with the writer's strike, you got to start hitting the game show trail.
I think I could do that.
Now, as you prepared for tonight, what was your inspiration, or who is your inspiration? Are you more Richard Dawson or a little bit more Steve Harvey?
I've looked at both of them. Can I remember Richard Dawson years ago? But I think, I'm just going to be myself. When I get a microphone, my wife will tell you that I'm a quiet person, except when I get that mic in my hand. So you'll see me tonight.
Okay, and I have to say, we will definitely see you.
Yes. This is nice, isn't it?
This is like the red carpet version of our night. So you have a great night, and make sure that those teams do just as good, because I'm going to mention this frequently in my interviews. I hope every team does as well as Sun City TV with 3 victories in a row.
Ooh, that sounds like a challenge.
And we'd like you to mention that during the evening, Mike.
Okay, I think I can remember that. Very good.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
We have got the Town Square Upbeats, who are known in Sun City as one of the most fun and most charitable clubs in Sun City. So, Annie, what you got to say?
What I have to say is, it's finally here. Can you feel the excitement in the air?
Yes.
Well, we're ready to show you that we're the best team going. Go Feud!
Go Feud! Go Dogs!
Okay, Annie, what's the secret strength of your team?
What's the secret strength?
We know the
Alcohol, yeah, alcohol. We're all misfits, and we got together. We were the 5 out of 7 that joined and want to play against these other teams, and we want to win for the Upbeats.
Good luck tonight. This is going to be interesting.
Thank you.
All right, we're here with the theater group. They are one of our teams competing tonight. How are you feeling about your chances, Diane?
Oh, we are ready to roll. We're going to clean up. That's what we're going to do, right, boys? Yeah. Girls? Yes.
Good answer, Diane.
Yeah.
So what do you think the strength of your team is?
I would say the girls in particular, but
I would say the youth.
I wouldn't say.
Well, we wish you the best tonight, and we hope you have as good a luck as Sun City did, winning 3 years in a row. Okay, watch out for those Buckeyes. They've got home field advantage.
oh, please.
Thank you. Thanks. Our Sun City veterans are here on duty at the Feud. Elizabeth, you got all these here for your team. What's the strength of the Vets team tonight?
The fact that we're courageous and dedicated to winning.
Okay, no pressure. All right. So, do you have any secrets that you've used in training? Anything to get you to be the front runners tonight?
Then it wouldn't be a secret anymore.
But this will show after the show. See, so for next year's teams, and maybe coming back next year.
Well, we tried to watch back episodes and to get prepared, and it's all in good fun and to support a very worthy cause of staying connected.
And you guys do a lot to help. Good luck tonight. Have anything to say to your competitors?
Watch out.
Watch out for us. Hoorah!
Watch out.
The big X. The big X.
This is
Put on the
it's
wham-
going to be interesting when they march up on the stage. Seriously. Okay. You will be intimidated. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, I am here with the home team. Home.
I-O.
We may hear that a few times tonight. Okay, Chuck, what do you think your chances are?
We're in it to win it.
Yeah, since it's like the Buckeye Feud, you got the title and
yes,
everything already.
Yes, and to show you how dedicated we are, Notre Dame is playing Ohio State, and we're here to represent the Buckeyes instead of where we really want to be, home watching that football game.
No. What Chuck really meant to say is, how do you feel the other teams are going to do in comparison to the Buckeyes?
I would say there's some stiff competition, but not stiff enough.
Well, and at least you're not competing against, wait, what was that team that won 3 years in a row? Oh, the Sun City TV team. So see, you're not competing against that.
No,
So
no.
you are good to go. Good luck tonight. You got any words that you want to share with us?
O-H-I-O.
Nothing more important than friendship. Buddy. Nothing more important than grandchildren. Grandchildren. Okay. But it wasn't good enough. Diane. I think they're the winners, aren't they? 300 points, theater. 300. Very good.
Now I can see why everyone had fun.
Now, Georgia might have to apologize for all the times she mentioned that our SCTV were 3-time champs. Oops, I did it again. Oh.
The memories for Sun City TV. It was a 3-year run of victory here at the Feud. I hope every team does as well as Sun City TV with 3 victories in a row. Well, we wish you the best tonight, and we hope you have as good a luck as Sun City did, winning 3 years in a row. Well, and at least you're not competing against, wait, what was that team that won 3 years in a row? Oh, the Sun City TV team.
Norma, we better move on. Tell us about life under the sun.
Life Under the Sun has become Sun City's new tradition. The concerts were lively, and we certainly enjoyed Volunteer Appreciation Night. And oh, those fireworks, amazing.
Well, I'm Norma Taylor, and I'm over here near the pavilion on the grounds. And tonight is Night Under the Stars. It's Volunteer Appreciation Night, and I'm here with...
I'm Georgia Lash. Sun City TV has worked hard at honoring and highlighting the Sun City lifestyle. And tonight's event is dedicated to the volunteers who work so hard to make this a little bit of paradise on earth for our lifestyle. Let's meet some of them.
Okay, let's go to it. Well, I'm here with Art Seitz. And Art, you're here at Volunteer Appreciation, and you volunteer for what?
I'm the manager of Patrol 3 for Safety and Service.
And in that regard, what do you have to do?
Well, I got to try to maintain the Lake Somerset Gatehouse, the truck, and all the people, plus make the schedule.
And that encompasses how many hours? How much of your time do you spend doing this?
Oh, probably a couple hours a day,
Really?
plus what I work.
And Art, how long have you been doing
I've been
this?
doing this for 14 years.
That's a long time, Art.
It sure is. I didn't have white hair.
Well, thank you for all the service that you do.
Well, thank you, Norma.
Enjoy
Good
the
to see you.
evening.
Sure will. Thank you.
Charlie, when we talk about honoring and enjoying the evening with our dedicated volunteers, there are some of you that have a little more notches in your belt for being a volunteer. How long have you been doing a volunteer role here in Sun City?
Just over 10 years. I became neighborhood rep in 2014. I got roped in by the previous neighborhood rep who invited me around to dinner, and my wife insists they locked the door, and they weren't about to let me out until I agreed to run. I also was head of the neighborhood representative council itself during the COVID time, so I had the fun of doing all the Zoom meetings, which actually went very well, but it's a whole lot nicer to meet in person. It's,
Well, and plus, you wrangle, the largest community or largest village in Sun City?
It is. Hampton Village is 394 rooftops, and it is big enough that if we were divided in half, would still be in the top 5.
Well, it's amazing. It's amazing. And, again, you've done so much. Now you've stepped aside. You're now the alternate rep, correct?
I've given my previous alternate time to learn the routine, and I've stepped down. I will be 80 in January, and enough is enough.
But you're the testament to an active ager that Sun City's all about. Thank you for sharing all those years of volunteering.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Marianne, we're celebrating volunteers this evening, and we're under the stars eventually, but you're kind of a star here this year. What responsibility did you just take on?
I am chair of the election subcommittee.
And elections are coming up. We're going to be hearing from Marianne soon. So tell us, what besides the election committee are you involved in to help make Sun City such a great place to live?
I am the neighborhood rep of Blue Heron Village. I'm also the district chair of District 1, which is the largest district here in Sun City. And I play a lot of pickle tennis.
When you have a moment.
Yeah.
When you have a moment. What encouragement would you give to other volunteers to join?
It doesn't really take that much of your time, and the rewards and benefits are wonderful, as you can see, the appreciation ceremony and benefits here. I can only say that it's wonderful to be able to help the community.
Well, thank you for doing so.
And last but not least, I'm here with George Rosehart from Sun City Television. And George, what do you do?
Well, I'm executive producer. It's really kind of 3 of us in leadership roles, and we just got some more editors. So I'm one of 5 editors that edits the news, makes you look good.
So pretty much you're an addition.
Yeah.
Well, George is our executive producer, and he heads up everything. He edits. He finds all the things that are wrong with everything that we put on the air, and he does an awful lot. And how long have you been doing this, George?
Since 2017.
That's a long time, George.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
And you've seen a lot of growth, haven't you?
It's been a tremendous amount of growth. Yes. Yeah.
So do you love what you do?
I love what.
Yeah, well, we love what we do. I love working with you, George, and just keep doing it. Okay.
It's a great group of people. That's the thing. People should come in and join us because everybody has fun.
We do. We have a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Yep. And we party.
We're at Argent Lake Pizzeria tonight to find out how everyone enjoyed life under the sun.
And what I love about life under the sun, everything. It's been wonderful being at Sun City. I will come back. Thank you.
Enjoying the friendly atmosphere, the liveliness, outdoors, and the weather's been fabulous. And I got to see an alligator last night crossing the road. That was exciting.
What we really enjoyed the most was CCR out of the whole week. They were really good. And the girl that played music here on Wednesday, she was excellent. So we really enjoyed her. Yeah.
Hey, what did I like about Under the Sun? The concerts. We went to CCR and we went to the Bee Gees. We are big disco fans, so the Bee Gees was awesome. They did a great job. Great job. Sun City people, all the volunteers, everybody was awesome. Awesome.
Thanks to Lifestyles for their excellent planning and organization. And thank you to Connie Ferrillo for her video of the fireworks. They were spectacular.
We so appreciate all the outstanding Sun City Club events, like Creative Vision.
Norma, why don't you give us the details?
The collaboration of the Photography Club, the All About Art Club, and now the Glass Crafters manifests itself as the Creative Vision Show. I was there as the process begins with the pairings.
Well, I'm here with Nancy Rast, and Nancy is the president of the Glass Crafters Club. Welcome, Nancy.
Well, it's exciting to be here. This is a pairing night, the beginning of the fun for CV24.
Okay, now the Glass Crafters participated last year for the first time.
Yes, we did.
And it was amazing. I was there, and I said, and this year you have a couple more participants, do you not?
Yes, this year we're going to have 5 participants. Last year we had 3. And it has to do mostly with the amount of space that we have and where we're going to put the glass projects so that they're not going to get bumped into by all the people who are come to look.
And they do have hundreds that come to look, that's for sure. What's the process involved in doing a glass crafter as opposed to a photograph?
Well, with glass crafting, it's kind of like creating your own jigsaw puzzle and then putting it together. You get a pattern of some kind, whether you get something online or you get a photo like the one that John brought in to kind of show how that's like. And then you cut out the different pieces, and then you get the glass that you want each piece to represent. Now, the glass is already colored. Some people think that we paint the glass, but we don't paint the glass. We get to pick the colors of the glass as well as the texture. So once you create your template, and you start cutting out in pieces of paper, then you paste it onto your glass. Then you have to score the glass, which is putting a little line in it, break the glass, grind the glass, foil the glass, and solder the glass. So it's quite a long process.
Well, I'll say, and this is not for just a novice, so how long does, say, the piece that you're holding right now, the glass you're holding, how long would something like that take for a glass crafter to do?
This would take somewhere around 20 hours. It's not as difficult of a piece because the pieces of glass are actually larger pieces, but the smaller pieces that you have and the more intricate the design, the longer it will take to do it.
Well, I'm here with Stan Holtz, who's the Vice President of the Photography Club, but co-chair of the steering committee for Creative Visions.
Correct.
So in that regard, tell me a little bit about the Photography Club and Creative Visions.
Well, Photography Club has almost 400 members, and it's an active, very active club. We're always inviting new members to come in. It has nothing to do with your skill level. It's just that you want to take photographs and better photographs. We have classes for phones, cameras, and just about everything. We have printing facilities, matting facilities in the studio. And we always work with the art club when it comes to creative visions. And the photographers provide the photographs. The artists provide their artistic interpretation of the photographs, which makes us a very interesting pairing, very interesting combination. This year we're adding 5 spots for the glass crafters, and they can do stained glass, sculpture, whatever. But last year we had them, and it was really popular. People loved the work, and as photographers we loved seeing it. But it's a truly collaborative effort where we work together, and we're going to have over 100 participants this year. And all the work will be on display and for sale. And based on last year's numbers, we could have as many as 4,000 people coming to see our works this year. It's very popular.
Okay, I'm here with Jim Smith, who's the president of the Photography Club, and I've interviewed you many times, Jim. And we're here at Creative Visions, but there's something unique today with Creative Visions in regard to you. So tell us about it.
Yes, one of the things about Creative Vision, or the main thing is we pair up artists with photographers, and each year it's been either an artist or a photographer. Well, this year I've actually signed up as both, so I'm going to be both a photographer and an artist with 2 different pairings. But the reason I did that, I've been doing photography all these years, and I've been wanting to expand my vision and get more artistic and get more into art. So I joined the art club last spring, and I thought by signing up for Creative Vision, this time as an artist as well, that would kind of force me to create a much better piece of artwork. So.
Well, obviously, you're very, very talented. Now, has this ever been done before?
No, as far as I know, it's never been done before. I think this is the first
In
time.
11 years, right?
Right. So maybe after this year, maybe others will do it too. But right now, it's just me.
Okay, well.
We got more gratitude to give thanks to the Sun City Car Club, who gives us one of our favorite fall traditions. Joanne, you tell this story.
Thank you, Norma. The 23rd annual Sun City Car Show did not disappoint this year, with a record number of cars displayed. Magnolia Hall parking lot once again was transformed into a showcase of awesome automobiles. Georgia and I met with the organizers, car owners, and spectators. Let's check it out. We're here with Dale Linder, the Club Car President. Dale, can you tell us what's new in this year's show?
Well, a couple of things. One is we, as far as the registration of the vehicles go, this was a banner year. We actually had 122 vehicles pre-registered, which is probably the most we've ever had early register. And then we picked up an additional 8 vehicles today coming through for day of registration. So we had an opportunity for 130 vehicles here. We decided to keep registration open a little bit longer just because of the weather. Some people kind of wait to see what it's going to be before they come out. So we're still going to have a very good car show, as you can see from the number and the beautiful vehicles that are here.
They're awesome. Can you tell us how many volunteers you have working for you today?
Well, I don't know about today, but in total, it took 72 volunteers this year to put on the show.
Fred, I have been reading about this car and researching it. I heard that this was Packard's introduction to compete with the 50s sports cars, but with the twist of luxury. So, what impacted you to buy the car? Was it the sportsy part or the luxury part?
It was actually my grandfather bought the exact duplicate of this car, brand new, back in 1953. Same accessories, everything. And I fell in love with that car. And it's the first car I took a joyride in when I was 16 years old with nobody in the family finding out ever. But so I've always loved the car, and when the internet came around, I did a lot of research on it and just eventually found this and said, I gotta buy it.
Now, have you had to do much work with it?
I've done, yeah, this year has been kind of tough. It's just like all of us. I wish we had Medicare for cars, you know.
Now, does this beauty get out very much?
Yeah, I try to drive it 1,500 miles or so a year. So now that it's all fixed up again, yeah, I'll be out and about this fall.
You've mentioned some of the challenges. You know, owning a car of this age, what else can you caution some, potential buyers?
You got to understand that it's a responsibility, and you're a caretaker, you're a preservationist. It's history, and you want to be able to pass it on to somebody better than how you found it.
John, we have been out here talking before with you and your love of your GTO. You love this GTO, but I think I found that someone loves you more than you love this car, and that is Mrs. Levecki, because she has reproduced your baby with her creativity and talent. Tell us about that.
She actually surprised me with this. She has gone from here to here in stained glass in 1 year. In 1 year. She actually teaches it now, and she didn't tell me she was doing this, but just asked me for a picture of the car. So I gave her a picture of the car, and according to her, 60 hours of work to make that stained glass. So I said to her, listen, let me bring it to the car club. I said, I'll have your orders for like 50 cars tomorrow. She goes, no, 60 hours it took me to do that. So
John is the person who made this whole setup possible. He's our production boss on getting the field ready for the car show. Thank you for all the work you do.
it's my pleasure. It's fun.
We are here with Mr. Al Phillip. Al, can you please tell us about your gorgeous electric vehicle?
Certainly. This is the 2023 all-electric BMW iX M60, M meaning muscle. One of the fastest SUVs around. It goes 0 to 60 in about 3.2 seconds. It's posted for about 288 range, but actually I get 312. And when it says 312, I mean 312, meaning that I don't get $250, I get $312. Some of the neat features of this car is the grill. It's self-healing. If it gets a scratch, get a blow dryer with heat it up, and it heals itself. The roof right here is transparent. During the day, you could darken it so you could keep the sun out. At nighttime, it gets closer, you can see the moon and everything else. On the inside, some nice features. It has crystals on the controls, the door controls, the dial controls, and it's fun to drive. I recommend it for anybody. I have other electric cars, but this is my favorite.
Well, thank you for speaking with us today, Al.
You're welcome. Thanks.
So much fun and so many fantastic cars. Now that was just a snippet of what they recorded. To see more, be sure to tune into the SCTV Car Show special in our Community Connections program block and on YouTube.
And now for our favorite, Extra Special. As you saw, Georgia and I get to enjoy the car show each year. Well, the car show surprised us with a special of their own. They brought in the St. Gregory Cub Scout Pack, who helped us get our Mario Andretti on in a Pinewood Derby race.
We are here with some youthful car enthusiasts at the Pinewood Derby. Now, I know the Soapbox Derby, but what's the Pinewood Derby?
So the Pinewood Derby is all about kids coming out and racing cars that they've made with their families. We give them a car kit every year. They build it and they see what they can come up with. There's some rules to it about the size, about the weight, that sort of thing. They come out and they race all their other Cub Scout friends and see who can win. And then at the end of it, we actually have a district-wide derby where everybody throughout the area can come in. All of our Cub Scouts throughout the area can come in and race their cars and see how they do. They do get a new car every year, so it's really exciting that they make some improvements, see how their techniques change, learn a little bit about how to make the best, fastest car, and just come out and have fun.
Now, do they actually create the car themselves? Do they have, like, from total scratch, or is it like a body and the parts to the body?
So what they get is basically a block of wood and a couple wheels and some axles, and they go ahead and they shape it. We don't let them use power tools, obviously, at this age, but we do give them like blocks of sandpaper. They finish it up with however they want to do it, and then they paint it. Some of our kids, it's really interesting. Some of our kids are not interested in always having the fastest car. Sometimes they're just going for best in show.
Well, I'm here with Andrew. Andrew, you got to tell me the secret on how to win the Pinewood Derby.
So first you want to have a wedge-shaped car just like this one, but the weights were taken out, but the weights would be in here. It helps it, you don't want to have too much, but you want to have a decent amount.
And that's the secret to winning?
Yep.
All about the weights, huh?
I won this car, 3rd place.
Excellent. Thank you for speaking with us, Andrew. Well, we got our cars up there, Georgia. I'm going to beat you.
I feel some hostility here. I'm going to go with the goodness of my heart because this is a charitable function here today. So I'm going to say that the goodness of my feelings are going to get my car down faster. And I write the script for this show, so no matter how this turns out.
No. No. No.
Okay. All right. Let's let the best co-anchor win.
Yeah. Okay.
Come on! Woo!
You won again.
I know. 2 in a row.
Well, that's extra for November. I'm Norma Taylor. Thanks for all the stories you share with Sun City TV.
And I'm Joanne Hines. Thank you for watching. Please join us again next month as we bring you extra coverage of stories and features from Sun City TV. And thank you to you, Norma, for filling in for both of us these past few months.
Well, it was my pleasure. You can always catch us on cable and on our YouTube station, where we invite you to subscribe for easy viewing.